The 46th World Economic Forum meeting in Davos, Switzerland have wrapped up, but the work to address the issues discussed continues. One of the great challenges in facing the fourth industrial revolution is to create work opportunities. The General Secretary of Uni Global Union, Phillip J. Jennings, shares his view on the scale of jobs needed to be created and what governments need to do to ensure that jobs are created.
So the challenge to the world anyway, we have a jobs gap. We need to create 600 million jobs in the course of the next 15 years. And if you change labour participation rates, that could go up to 1.8 billion. The planet faces an enormous jobs challenge. And then this technological revolution comes in by stealth, and all of a sudden it's here. The World Economic Forum is right to talk about this, and we're now coming to terms of what does it really mean. A word being used here is cannibalization of jobs and cannibalization of job content. Klaus Schwab himself, when he looked at 15 economies, recognized that there would be a job loss of something like 5 million. Other commentators have said 1 in 2 jobs. Other commentators have said for every 10 jobs lost, 1 is created. How do we adapt the workforce to the new reality? They need help in terms of training and education, which is an enormous strain on emerging markets. There's a question of distribution. Look, in Indonesia, you now have a minimum wage. And I know there's a hullabaloo about its level, about how it's fixed. And there's a labor movement out there which is active and saying, please, you can do it another way. Let's have a negotiation about this process. And what will help a nation is the quality of the dialogue that it has between government, between business, and its own workforce. So the readjustment is enormous. At a time when you're trying to build your own level of social protection, when you're trying to raise standards to give people hope and the comfort that there's a better tomorrow, and then this revolution comes. Don't think this is going to pass Indonesia by. It's not. You're going to have to look at the education system, what skills are being developed. I know you're an emotional people, so you're emotional intelligence, you're #1 in the world. But you have to give them science and technology and to give the people a chance. And then when they have that freedom, to help them create their own businesses, help them to develop platforms. This is a union message, a modern union message. I know we've been present in all those revolutions, but we are relevant and we will help governments